What's going on, video world? I actually got this motor from a customer, and we had it in his motorcycle, and the engine just didn't sound right. It sounded like it was it sounded like it just was off timing. And what I did was I finally pulled the motor out of the bike and just went on and put it in my engine stand and started it. And it still sounded like it was out of time. So I just decided to check to see where the cams were degreed in on the bike at. And I checked the cams and they were degreed in pretty decent. And so I then started checking all the clearances on the motor, and this is what I found when I checked the clearances. I had never seen this before, but when I started checking the clearances, look at the caps, the buckets. The cam had actually just made it, the bucket basically got stuck. I called a very knowledgeable engine builder, and he told me that, because I'd never seen this before, he told me that the bucket has basically got stuck in that one position, and cam was just turning on it in that one position and wore it out. And as you can see, it just stopped spinning around. These cams, these buckets normally spin around when the cam lobe is hitting it. And as you can see, this one here was continuing to spin, but it was also getting stuck in spots. So this one here was just bad. It was wearing that poor bucket out. This one here was starting to go. This one also was starting. And this one was starting. And the way I found that is I just decided to check all the valve clearances in the motor. And that's what I found. I found that. And I'd never actually dealt with or seen that before. And the only suggestion that, I was advised of was that, which I knew, the oil was low on this motor. And as you can see how dirty that oil was. Look how dirty the oil was in this motor. That's a shame. These motors are basically really bulletproof. And I bet that oil hasn't been changed that oil probably hadn't been changed in a couple of years. And they were just running the poor motor to death. And that's how durable these things is. It was fighting and doing everything it could to live. And so I'm gonna straighten this situation out and get this taken care of. So just if you ever have a motor that it just might not seem like it's right, and seems like a cam timing may be off in that thing, and this is just something else to check. Like I say, if I wouldn't have decided to check all the cam timing and then actually, check the valves in this thing, and I would have, somebody else might have just said, oh, it's just running funny. It'll clear up because of fuel or bad fuel, because that's what it sounded like. It just sounded like it was running off, it had bad fuel or something. And then, of course, once you give it a whole lot of gas, it would clear up. But this thing would have actually probably either spit a shim later on and destroyed the whole motor. So I'm going to get this thing fixed up. Anyway, video world, that's it. Have a good day. And all my videos, bye-bye.